From Kalamazoo to Timbuktu, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and thank you so much for stopping by today's episode, where, yes, we take a raw look at a free-to-play Clash of Clans account versus one where a little bit of money has been spent versus possibly one of the most expensive Clash of Clans accounts in the history of the game. And my experience with each of these three accounts has been very unique, and being the longest running YouTube Clash of Clans channel out there, having played the game and made videos about it for over 10 years, thousands and thousands of videos and live streams, and where are we now? I think it's 38 or so accounts created and played just about every single week. Yeah, it's a lot of Clash of Clans. You should see my screen time. It's crazy. But I do this for a living, and that is the first excuse for when we get to the big expensive accounts. Now here we are, of course, starting with the free-to-play account. Many say the way the game is meant to be played. And if that is true, it took me about 6.5 years to figure that out, because we did not start No Cash Clash until November 2019. Make sure you check out the playlist if you would like to see the free-to-play experience from the very beginning. We are now at 276 amazing episodes of No Cash Clash of Clans, and we're not anywhere near being complete. Now that is good and bad. Of course, yes, progress is slower on a free-to-play account. Many of you are left just wondering what it's like to play that higher level town hall, to have maxed out heroes, to defend with maxed out walls, and even if you played every single day from day one, it's likely that you're having a hard time keeping up with the progress in the game. But that is by, of course, design. The very design of Clash of Clans is to keep you engaged, and if you were fully maxed out free to play, that would mean that the Clash team was just a little bit too slow at bringing new content. No, I don't expect this account ever to be fully maxed out, and yes, that is why I have said in past videos that I will quit YouTube and stop playing Clash the day that this account is fully maxed out. Now, playing free-to-play has definitely been a rewarding experience, although maybe this account is not my favorite. It definitely gives you that sense of pride when you get that upgrade done, when you move on to the next town hall, and especially when you get those walls done without ever spending a penny. Of course, all free-to-play players must turn to the players that spend money and thank them, because no, indeed, this is not how the game was meant to be played. And if everybody were free-to-play, well, Clash of Clans would have ceased to exist a long, long time ago. Or alternatively, in the mobile gaming space, you could have seen ads all over this content, and that could have generated the revenue and kept the game going, but nowhere near the amount of content that we've seen here in the past 10 plus years. So yes, I love my free-to-play account. However, I have gained a true appreciation for it after having played the expensive account that's coming up in just a couple of minutes. But let's talk about my other newer series, that is Gold Pass Clash of Clans. Sorry, by the way, I am getting over a cold if you did notice the slightly raspy voice. But the videos must go on, and Gold Pass Clash goes on as well, recently graduating all the way to Town Hall 15, even though this account only began in June of 2020. So just about 3 years of gameplay, with the only expense being the Gold Pass. And yes, please do be sure to check out the playlist of now 148 glorious episodes. And yes, obviously, the value of the Gold Pass is unparalleled in Clash of Clans. If you are only going to make a small purchase each month, this is where you got to do it, because, well, we've illustrated right here with these two side-by-side series on the channel, that by spending only a few dollars each month, maybe one extra large Starbucks double frap chap cop frappuccino triple thing, right? That's about the same cost. Those things are ridiculous these days. You could have yourself a Gold Pass and all sorts of amazing accoutrements that come along with that Gold Pass. Runes, books, boosts, banks, and you name it. Even, of course, we've got some cosmetics in there now as well. Gold Pass Clash of Clans advances so smoothly and quickly that it reduces the grind of, say, heroes or walls, and it may just be my favorite account right now because it does feel like a really smooth progression through the Town Hall levels, although it has, of course, taken 3 years. This is not a game that is meant to be mastered overnight. Now, it could, of course, be maxed out overnight, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Also, remember, although I've spent $80,000 approximately on my main account, you could have yourself a fully maxed out Town Hall 15, Builder Hall 10 for a fraction of that. This reflects 10 years of gameplay and many years of gameplay before the Gold Pass existed, which meant many years of donating troops and having those troops cost a lot of gems. Yes, back in the old days, the old Clash of Clans players, they will recall easily dropping a couple $100 a month just in gems so that you could gem troops for your clanmates. The 1 gem donos from the Gold Pass make a huge difference, and although this account doesn't really donate much, simply because I can switch to my fully maxed out account and donate from there and increase my achievements, this account does, of course, have that benefit, and it's definitely one of the most important benefits if you are a team player and want to be out there helping out your clan by donating troops constantly. But let's move on to the pièce de résistance, to the crème de la crème. No, I don't actually speak French, but this is it. This is the $80,000 account. And I realize, of course, that $80,000 is absolutely ridiculous and almost impossible to spend on the game if you were to start now. And of course, I would never encourage anyone to do so because you could go out and buy a house for that cost. You could move to Texas, get this beautiful 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Up in Minnesota, a beautiful 4-bedroom. Too cold up there? How about sunny Florida? There you go, a 3-bedroom in Florida. Or move to Oklahoma, the heart of the country, some say. Beautiful homes right there, all for $80,000. Or you could come to San Diego and, well, okay. So you get the point. $80,000, I understand, is a lot of money. And no, I never would imagine spending this much on a game unless it were my career. And let's remember, yes, technically, any expenses I have are tax deductible. That doesn't, offset the cost completely, but it does help out a little bit. And obviously, we have thousands of videos out there that used to make some pretty good advertising revenue. Maybe not so much anymore, but my joy of the game has kept me going, and I don't regret spending a penny on this account. In fact, the Gem to Max episodes will continue, and I'm already saving up for Town Hall 16, which is likely just about a year away, or perhaps even less. But overall, the experience of an account that gets everything it wants, I'll admit, it does sort of slightly cheapen the experience, but at the same time, I know that everybody would love to try it. It's definitely fun to have an account that truly has everything. So in conclusion, what is the best way to play Clash? I say you play it how you want to play it. You play it to enjoy the game, and it doesn't matter if you spend everything or nothing. The game is still a blast. And thank you all for watching this video, for considering subscribing to the channel. For all of your support, I owe you guys a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. But I'll try by coming back tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, I want to move to Texas.